ones coming in are the darker ones. So you can see her body is getting darker all over. She has a lot of white spots. This is right now what she molts in stages. So right now it's mostly just body feathers. I don't know what the head feathers actually look like. They're pretty small. I can't really tell, but slowly the white ones are coming in.
Yeah.
Dr. Sharp said no, they won't have a baby this year, and they didn't have one for 2 more weeks. So I'm in trouble soon because it's shady.
Yeah.
So just now when I went to get her, she was real calm and cooperative. I walked right up to her and got her on the glove. That's been really unusual. She let me. We walked out. Pretty smooth. You know, she's got her mouth closed, not drooling like she used to a lot. Probably because it's not as hot and she hasn't baited a bunch. She's got herself worked up. She's still getting comfortable here. But yeah, she's kind of calming down. So this has like I call short attention span. You can see she's more interested in looking all around, and she thinks she's ignoring us. And she'd rather be somewhere else, far away.
If you zoom in, the color comes out, but
Is this background like good? If you want me, I can move over here a little bit more if you want more tree, or
try that.
step out here or something.
Try over. Is that better?
I think it's just a dark background.
Yeah. What do you think, Savannah?
So is she able to do any flying at all, or is it injury?
She can fly if we let her, but we don't really. In her cage, she has 2 perches that are about 6 feet apart, so she kind of goes back and forth. And that's 1 or 2 flaps. And that's a bird that's had a broken wing like her. And you really don't want her to stress that wing. She could re-break it. I mean, it's probably nice and strong, but you don't know her bones broke. She had a double break, 2 fractures, and they actually healed on their own. When the rehabbers got a hold of her, they had already started to fuse, so they couldn't line it up and pin it, so they had to leave it alone. So it's in the shape that it just was. So it's really not in its best position. I really believe that's the biggest reason why they deemed her unreleasable. I mean, she can fly, and they put her in a flight cage where she flew around. But the risk there is that she'll go out and in a hard movement, she'll just break it. And then she's dead. So. Plus, since it's deformed now, it's not the right shape, she will have a harder time gliding. And since they have to soar and glide and be really accurate in how they fly, one wing's going to be a different shape all the time. Yeah, she'll always be kind of tilting. She'll have a hard time to pluck a fish off the water. Is a really tough move that they are really good at, and she won't be able to do that very well. She'll have a tendency to always kind of curve. So lately on TV on Nova, they had this one-hour show on bald eagles. They've run it for years, and I was watching it. I've seen it many times. It's interesting stuff. And they followed it with the same sort of show on Nova on white-tailed eagle, which is the bald eagle's version in Europe and Siberia. And they're exactly the same birds. They just look different. They don't have white heads there.
Right.
But it was exactly the same show in repeat with a bird that looked just a little different. So they're so basically similar, very closely related, obviously. But, so there's variations of the bald eagle around the world in a sense. It's a little different look. And there's 3 eagles that are like this, and they're all basically the same bird, fish eaters and stuff. But it was kind of fun to watch the show and then realize that they're just the same as our bald eagle.
You're doing good, Avalon. She's doing good with you, Mike.
She is.
What I noticed, and I noticed it the other day, and I'm noticing now, she is just, I call it lighter. She weighs less. She's just calmer. Her feet are more relaxed. Her energy's calmed down. And so she's a lighter, smaller bird than she used to be.
She's not all tense.
Yeah, the tension's gone. And that's what we're looking for. That's what I've been kind of waiting. That's the real hurdle to get over.
Does she have the view from her exposure?
Yeah, she's in that cage right over here, and you actually can see out pretty well, even though the slats look really close together. So she sees what's going on. She knows the activities around here. And so like you hear the ladies in the back cleaning, that happens every day. That's really usual. People coming and going, banging and clanging. She just does that kind of noise and activity. She's under or over 11 pounds. That seems to be her weight.
She seems like she would weigh more, doesn't she?
You know, that's pretty big. That's about average for female bald eagles. They can get to 13 or 14 pounds. We used to have a male who only weighed about 8 pounds.
Wow.
I'm going to turn her back just for a minute here.
Thanks.
I can lean the other way and see what happens. No, they're over there. So actually, her tail's been this white for a couple of years. It was first to get started in a sense. And her head started last year. We started taking photographs on a regular basis. And you can see how it's really kind of starting to pick up some speed now and get whiter. Just above the eyes and below, so it's like 4 spots,
Yeah.
2 below and 2 above. And those are the 4 areas that, probably because the feathers molt from there outward in a pattern. They tend to molt from the front back, so the new ones, as they grow right over in place, and it keeps a nice smooth appearance. I've been trying to figure it out. It's hard to tell. But
Well, that's good.
to help explain, think of her fear. Does she look like she's very afraid right now? No, but she's this close. Show it. They don't show that, well, I won't say fear, but that nervousness you might see. And so we can't tell what she likes and doesn't like. She doesn't show that, oh, she doesn't smile, oh boy, I'm happy. And then frown, I'm not happy. They're poker face. They're stealing. They're this thing.
Get loose here, I can take off.
Who's watching that hand? Yes, she is.
Yeah, she's kind of getting tired.